The Sesh Podcast, episode 204, take one.
Right now I'm in a state of mind where quite frankly I'm losing my goddamn mind. I've got no tears left to cry. So I need to sit down and do the sesh all the time.
Ooh.
Ooh, I just want you to film with me. And I just want you to laugh with me.
Why are we trying to share?
So
I
I got no tears left to cry. So we're grabbing our mics, we're sitting our asses down, and we're here to have some motherfucking pickle fries.
Right now. Wow. It was really good, honestly.
Thank you.
Why were we doing that? We were singing Ari.
Yeah.
We're in the mood to sing Ari today.
Because I am in a state of mind where I'm losing
My dang mind.
most of the time.
Most of the time.
Yeah. That's why I love this show. And God, I am so happy to be here today.
Yeah, you haven't been here.
Yeah, and I've needed this so bad. Please. Please.
Welcome back. Okay. It's been a time.
Mm-hmm.
We've had what feels
happened.
like a year since last time we were together.
Yep.
A lot happened.
Every day.
We're moving, we're grooving.
Every day.
It's every day, bro, with the Disney Channel flow.
Oh, yes, it certainly was this last week. Mm-hmm. The Jake Paul fight.
So boring.
Yeah.
Was
we
bored.
actually, so Netflix sucks.
Yeah.
What the hell was that? They
Horrible.
had so long to get it together. This was their first major live streaming event.
Terrible.
It was so bad.
execution for their asses. Makes you want to cancel.
Yeah.
Absolutely horrible.
It
Couldn't
really
get
was.
the stream to work.
It really was. Oh, you were saying execution like
Like they
executing it.
execute.
I was saying, I thought you said execution for them.
Oh.
I was like, wow. Okay, Wendy.
Death to all of them.
It was pretty bad. We ended up having to stream. Karelly's actually out of town right now, so she's not here with us today.
Yes.
Sydney's here. What's up, Sid?
Hey, Sydney.
I'm here.
But yeah, we ended up having to hop on FaceTime, all of us, and watch we watched mostly Karelly's screen because hers was working.
Her TV was working where she was.
Yeah.
Then for a sec, we had to watch John's phone screen
Yep.
because my TV, nothing was working.
Yeah.
It was pissing me off so
Yeah,
bad.
It was really bad.
Netflix.
So bad.
And then for what? For a boring fight that
Yeah.
had no interesting elements.
No, I was talking to my dad this morning. He was gonna put a bet down through his DraftKings app.
Oh,
He likes to do a little sport betting here and there.
yeah.
And he said that they wouldn't even let him
No, you
because there was the regulations were off for it. The boxing gloves they use were he was like, they're like powder puff gloves basically.
oh, really?
Yeah. It didn't meet certain standards. So they weren't letting people bet on that here in Colorado for that specific reason, that it wasn't a regulated.
I thought it was
Very
regulated because of
clearly-
the age difference.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So it was stupid.
Old asses.
Jake Paul's an idiot.
Tyson's a horrible person.
Yeah. You know what? It's really been interesting because when we first started talking about the fight, we were like, go Mike Tyson. And we
Yes.
did say, I'd like to say, we put our bet in on Jake Paul long ago, even though we didn't
Yes.
want him to win.
Yes.
That he would probably, and people were like, you guys are crazy. Mike Tyson, you don't understand. He's a monster, blah, blah, blah,
We
blah.
figured that out.
But then we figured out that, yeah, he kind of is a monster. And why is no one talking about that?
Because
I couldn't find it on TikTok at all.
No, because I don't think most people know, and also it's like, it happened so long ago, it's fine, type of, mentality.
He is a convicted rapist.
Yeah.
He went to jail for it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, and you know what has been really strange to me is all the people that are making TikToks crying about him losing. Poor Mike,
watching
he's
Grandpa.
a senior citizen.
Oh my
He was
God.
given $20 million.
He's fine, and he wasn't even. There was no injury, nothing. He was fine.
No.
But it was boring.
It was very boring. And
So.
clearly rigged. I mean, I think it was just all right, don't kill him.
Don't
literally.
beat his ass, and
Yeah.
that'll be
And
fine.
he just needed the money because he's actually pretty in debt. I was watching an interview of him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's broke.
What?
I saw him on a clip of him on Howard Stern explaining it, and a lot of boxers fall into financial issues.
Interesting. Didn't know that.
Yeah, so he just really needed the money.
So the paycheck from The Hangover wasn't enough.
Apparently not. Apparently not.
I
Well,
need to
I mean,
watch
he's a
The
big
Hangover.
spender.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, 20 mil for him. Jake Paul, did
40,
he
I
get
think.
40? Yeah, I don't know. I've heard different things. And the idiot, he's wearing a $1
$1
million encrusted
shorts.
his stupid intro walking out there. Why Logan's there spraying Lysol?
I know. I don't know what the whole thing was.
My favorite moment was at the end when they announced Jake won and Logan's dumbass like does the spray and knocks his hat off.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I think he probably did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I feel like those two pretend to have public beef with each other just for the lore.
Yeah, of course.
You know?
It was so stupid.
Pretty stupid.
Stupid. I got really nothing else to say on that.
Can we
Too
please
bad people fight.
Get into this?
Yeah.
Like right now.
This. Okay, guys. So, Pickle Fries have dropped at the Burger King.
Which, by the way, you're a hater of Burger King.
Yeah,
I'm not thrilled about that.
I saw it. I didn't watch all of last week's episodes, which I want to because I want to understand the Brianna.
Yeah.
Zach Bryan, Brianna chicken fry. I need to understand that more. You guys kind of filled me in, but I'm sort of lost on it.
There's a lot of drama.
It's crazy.
It is. He's a monster. Well, I was talking about how Burger King is good. And I'm sick of the Burger King slander, but you don't like Burger King.
I don't, except for I did always used to like their chicken fries. I probably haven't had them in 10 years, but in high school, I really liked the chicken fries.
Well, now we have pickle fries. They look like horrible, though.
They do. And these just dropped.
Haul.
Look at mine. It's like a sad wiener.
Yeah, totally sad wiener. We have some Hidden Valley Ranch here.
But you guys know any type of pickle drop, we have to check it out. And their Diet Coke is tasting good.
Was it tasting good? That's good.
Not as good as McDonald's.
Okay.
It's not like punch you in the face kind of crisp, but it's pretty good.
I like when my Dr. Pepper is painful.
I do too.
And like you swallow and you're like, ow.
Clears the sinuses.
Yeah. Feels
agreed.
painful. All right,
well, let's test these out.
Get yourself a fry. Get yourself a ranch.
Right now, I need a chicken fry.
You mean you need a pickle fry?
'Cause sometimes I want to die.
Without a pickle fry. Okay, anyways. I don't know what we're doing.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I don't need to touch yours.
Why? You don't want to touch that, baby?
Yeah, I tried to get Dr. Pepper, and it was straight up syrup.
Really?
It was very nasty, yeah. I was very upset.
Okay, you're fucking good.
Aren't they?
Really?
You don't like it?
Well, first of all, I hate Hidden Valley Ranch, so that's really... They should have gotten good ranch.
Wow.
You like it?
You want some of my Wendy's ranch?
These taste like...
There's not enough pickle
You
and
went
too
to
much...
Wendy's too?
No, I said extra ranch.
These taste like onion rings with a little bit of tang from the pickle. You don't like it?
There's just a lot of fried and a lot of oily and not much pickle. I wanted them to be as big as a chicken fry. I wanted a nice pickle slice.
Go get yourself some, kids.
I don't know.
Make sure to order
I'm not
more
wowed.
than one, though, because they basically fill up half of the box.
Yeah, the serving size is trash.
Dude, look at this. That's all that came in there. These look like the poor unfortunate souls from Little Mermaid.
What's that?
Oh my gosh, they
How
do.
do you not know that? Don't they?
Yes, they totally do.
Janelle, you've seen Little Mermaid.
Yeah, but I don't remember the foreign what is it?
The poor unfortunate souls. They're like in Ursula's lair. They're like all the people who like traded her for some type of deal.
Right.
You know, and then that's where Ariel was headed. If she wasn't saved, she was going to be forever a poor unfortunate soul. You basically turn into like a weird piece of seaweed that lives in the ocean in Ursula's cave. That's exactly what these homies look like.
Damn, you don't want that.
Yeah, like some of these are really burnty.
I'll take them if you don't want
The
them.
execution's not great.
These are awesome. I'm loving life over here.
All right, I'm giving them a 4 out of 10.
Oh, these are getting like an 8 out of 10 for me.
Oh, mine are like mostly just the fried. I'm good. My fingers are getting oily. It's gonna make my acne worse if I get this anywhere near me. I'm so excited to have Tushy back sponsoring our shows. It's been a minute, but we have been huge fans of Tushy ever since they started sponsoring our shows years ago. And oh my gosh, my life has been forever changed by the Tushy. I have 2 Tushies in our house on 2 different toilets, obviously, and those are the only 2 toilets I will use. And we actually just installed them in our office as well because they're amazing. And if you don't have a Tushy or you don't know about Tushy, let me tell you why you need one. Well, the main reason that you need one is because it cleans so much better than traditional toilet paper. It's also so much better for the environment. Not only that, Tushy's made it so easy to install and made them so much more affordable than bidets in the past. I remember my grandma had a bidet at her house and it just was there when she moved in. It was a really fancy one. I remember it was like gold and I thought it was the coolest thing ever, but they were so expensive before Tushy really made it modern and accessible. And right now, Tushy Bidet is dropping deep discounts on bidet life essentials that'll transform your bathroom habits and your booty for life. Now's the time to back away from boring gifts and dirty habits and save on luxury lifestyle upgrades that you're going to use every day. It really is the perfect gift for anyone on your list because everybody poops, everyone pees, everyone needs a tushy. You can visit hellotushy.com to see this week's savings on bidets, bundles, and instant bathroom upgrades. The Tushy bidet easily attaches to your existing toilet without the need for additional plumbing and electricity. You can wash with a precise stream of fresh water that removes 99% of bacteria compared to wiping with toilet paper. And like I said, installation is simple. It takes about 10 minutes to complete. Literally anyone can do it. So give the gift of practical luxury that benefits everyone in your household. For a limited time, our listeners get 10% off their first bidet order when you use the code SESH at checkout. That's 10% off your first bidet order at hellotushy.com with promo code SESH. And don't forget to give us a shout out while you're there and let them know that we sent you. Go to hellotushy.com for the best gift this holiday season. All right, so what is on the menu for today besides the pickle fries?
We've got multiple things on the menu, but first I wanted to start off with a little presentation I prepared for you. Okay?
Oh, I'm so excited.
Now,
I haven't gotten a presentation from you in a moment.
I don't think I've ever made a presentation for you because usually you're teaching me because usually I'm the one that's clueless.
You're right, yeah.
So,
well, I've only done like 2.
Yeah, and they were good. I figured after all of
PowerPoint.
After all of the heavy things that we have been talking about on this show and just going on in the world, we needed some brain rot, okay? So
rot my brain, baby. I need it.
This is full brain rot.
Okay.
This is bottom of the barrel gossip drama. It's not really gossip. It's more just like the drama of TikTok. That's very viral right now. And I wasn't even going to talk about this, but then my other friend, Steph, was like, yo, are you following this? I was like, oh my God, I have no one to talk to about this but you. And then I put it on my story. Turns out a lot of you are interested out there. Okay. You also are interested in the brain rot. So many of you replied being like, please, we need your thoughts. And so I said, you know what? Let's bring the people what they want.
I'm here to deliver.
I am here to deliver brain rot. This is a brain rot segment from Janelle. And it all has to do with pajamas. Okay.
It's so interesting too, because you said this is like a big story on TikTok. Tons of people are talking
it's
about
all
it.
Over my For You page. Thousands of people are talking about it. It is the only thing that is on my TikTok right now.
How did that not come up on mine? All I get is political stuff and people selling jeans and like acrylic storage.
All I get is pajama talk, political stuff, and these fucking ads for steamers.
Steamers?
Like cleaner, like little attachments that you can steam clean showers and grout and whatever. Constantly. Wow. And it got me suckered in, and I fucking bought one yesterday.
See, so it's really tailored to what they think you would personally buy.
Yeah. Oh yeah. TikTok shop is dangerous. Also, I'm getting annoyed because every other TikTok is an ad.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's so annoying. And do you ever get the same ones over and over and over?
And then I get pissed, and then I say if you can like report it or whatever, and you like, I keep seeing this, and it actually goes away.
Oh, does it?
I'm sick of it. Yes.
I keep getting annoying ones about weight loss stuff. Like, oh guys, just take these digestive enzymes. You're gonna drop 30 pounds in a week. It's like, it's scary.
Well, mine's like, we know your shower's disgusting. I'm like, so true. And I'm not cleaning it until the steamer comes.
Okay. So. Okay. Yeah, the ad I get is always like, she was always like, you can lose 14 lbs. Like, why they say LBS? Yeah, she's like 14 lbs. Wow.
That's amazing. Okay, so let me just break it down here.
Okay.
This has to do with 2 women. Their names are Cecily and Samantha. Cecily's on the left, Samantha's on the right. Okay. If you're watching, we have a PowerPoint presentation.
Cecily's the brown hair.
Yes.
Samantha's the blonde hair. So are they sisters?
They are sister-in-laws. Okay. So their husbands are brothers.
Yeah.
Okay. They're mom influencers. Cecily's married to a pastor. I don't know if
a pastor. Sorry, it sounded like you said that, but you didn't.
Pastor. A pastor.
Okay, all right.
And which really doesn't have anything to do with anything, but I was just kind of giving you the background.
Is it Bauchman or
I think it's Bachman. Someone pronounced it Bouchman, and I was like, I don't think that's correct. Pretty sure it's Bachman.
I think I've like heard of them possibly.
Okay.
The last name sounds familiar.
Okay. They have pretty big followings. Cecily has 2.2 million. Samantha has around 550,000.
Is it like vlog family territory? Like, are the kids involved in it?
The kids are in it, but it's more like lifestyle routines, like mom life, that type of thing.
Okay.
Like crazy mom. They both have 4 kids. They're like, oh my God, crazy mom.
So
life.
like more like diet exploitation.
What's that? Like a little I thought you meant like dieting.
Lesser than the every waking moment of them, but they're still in it.
Yeah. It's not like family vlogging.
Okay.
But they're family,
Day-to-day.
but it's like a family content, kind
Okay.
of, you know,
Okay.
like the kids getting ready for school in the morning routine with 4 kids. Oh my God, it's so crazy. Like
here's our lunches.
Yes.
We do like star-shaped cucumbers and like a
that-
heart cheese.
Yeah.
Got it.
From what I'm gathering. Again, I didn't know who these people were until a week ago, like 2 weeks ago. And now I can't help myself. I'm so invested. And again, it's warning, really stupid drama. Okay, some people I think are taking it way too seriously, which, wow, the internet taking something too seriously. Shocking.
What? Never heard of that.
Shocking. But I figured this is a good cleanse. Just something fun and easy to follow. Okay.
Okay, so how big are they?
All right. So yeah, Cecily's got 2.2 million. Sam's got around 570,000.
Okay.
So pretty decent following. All right. Next slide here. I just wanted to point out a few things. I don't really know much about Samantha because she doesn't have as much of a following. And like I said, Cecily has been online for at least 3 years, I think. She is known for the She Deserves the Purse trend. Have you heard of that?
Oh, yes.
Now,
That's
if
cool.
you're not familiar, it's basically this trend that was going around where you like find a mom in Target or something who is like putting back some type of item because it's too expensive, and which is sadly something that I think a lot of parents go through.
Because that's what I had originally heard about that. It was a mom that was she needed to buy baby formula,
Yeah.
but she also wanted this purse, couldn't afford both, put the purse back.
Yeah.
And then I've seen people go and actually hide money in
Yes.
diaper boxes and formula containers
Yes.
and things like that. Yeah.
Yep.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
well,
she started-
we like that.
So she lives in Tennessee. She's also known for going to Disney World during Hurricane Milton.
That's how I know her. Is this Cicely?
Cecily, yeah.
Okay, now I
Now
know
you
where
know?
I knew her. Yes, I heard that whole story. She was like packing up to leave when
Yeah,
they
she's
already
like, "Hey
announced the
guys, get
hurricane."
ready with me to leave." She's like, "Oh my God, it's crazy, but we're gonna go to Orlando."
Yeah,
and
she got
ripped. Oh yeah, well
destroyed.
she went during Hurricane Milton, got ripped for it, and then like ghosted everyone online for a couple days, and then came back. I was like,
Okay.
"Sorry, I'm new to this. LOL. I don't really know anything about tropical storms. Sorry."
Yeah, yes, I do remember. This is how I know her.
I feel like a lot of people have found her because of one of those two things.
Yeah, that was wild.
Okay, next slide. So, Cecily and Sam, besties, sister-in-laws, content creators, they started to create a brand called For the Mems. Number 4, the Mems, okay?
Awesome.
Like for the memories, right?
Yeah. Yep.
It's a PJ line, and their first collection was Christmas PJs, specifically for the whole family so you can match.
And for the mems.
And for the mems, right? She said that the reason that they're starting this is because it's really difficult to find matching PJ sets in the world.
So difficult. You can barely find them.
So she's like, and especially like that people will actually want to wear, especially like the kids and the men. So she's like, okay, we're having
Changing the world.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so they launched For the Mems, and immediately people were like, holy crap, this is really expensive. I'll give you the price breakdown here, okay? So they start at $98 for women's.
Oh my
They
God.
start at, and men's sets as well. And then kids start at $78, babies start at $58. So people immediately were like, hey, I'm a regular ass working class family here with my 2 or 3 kids. If I want to match with my family of 4 or 5, that's going to cost me $400 to $500.
Yeah.
When I could go to Old Navy or Target
Yep.
and get matching PJs or Amazon or whatever.
Or
And-
like Hannah Anderson. That's a big matching.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I just want to look at their prices for a sec. They're definitely on the little bit more expensive side, but let me see.
Now, I don't think the whole point of this was like, why would you make expensive PJs? Because there's tons of expensive brands out there, right? Like anyone could go find PJs that are probably even more expensive than this. But I think people were like, your audience is just the average working mom, like the average family, whatever. And obviously, you know, a lot of people sadly are really tight on money right now. So people are like, oh my God, this is ridiculously expensive. But people were like, well, maybe it's really good quality because they're marketing it as luxe pajamas, okay? Like
Okay.
really great quality, super soft,
Yeah.
really durable, whatever. Did you find?
Well, yeah. Hannah Anderson is pretty expensive. On sale for a set for women, it's $103 on sale.
Okay.
$129.
Let me
But
see
the
something.
quality is very good.
Okay, so Hannah Anderson is 100% combed cotton suede flannel.
Combed cotton. I've never heard
Sounds
of that.
cozy. I don't know.
They comb the sheeps before.
Wait, cotton is made from a plant. Not
Oh
an
yeah, right. I'm I'm telling you, full brain rot at this moment.
Oh my God. So, like I said, people are like, all right, if you're going to charge really expensive money for pajamas,
Really expensive money.
if you're going to charge big money for pajamas, they better be really good quality, okay? Well, it turns out the pajamas are made of, you can go to the next slide, Sydney. 93% rayon, 7% spandex. Now, rayon is, I think, one of the cheapest materials to make pajamas out, or just clothes in general out of. And so people were like, that's interesting, because there's no way that these pajamas cost that much money and you're going to be charging $100 for a set. Okay?
Yes. Okay.
So people are like, the quality is not there. The luxe value that you keep trying to sell is not there.
I want to look at, also I want to compare to Kate and Lane, because they do really great bamboo.
See, yeah,
or like Posh Peanut does great bamboo. They're high quality.
Well,
they'll
if
last
they're bamboo,
forever.
that's different. This is rayon and spandex.
But listen, for Kate and Lane, I'm telling you, great quality bamboo, an adult 2-piece set, $78, and that's not on sale.
But that's bamboo.
I know,
And
but
it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper.
Right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah. Now, all right, let me back up here for a second. So they launch on November 10th. Okay.
Okay.
And already you have to spend $150 to get free shipping. Okay.
Oh boy.
And then there's problems. So if you go on the website and you click on fit and fabric, this is what they say. First off, there's no size guide. And there's a very strange care guide. So this is their size guide. You will love how it feels against your skin, and you won't want to take it off. If in between sizes, size down, or true to size, length runs on the longer side, but not too long.
That's awesome.
That is they have no size guide. That's it. Also, their care guide. Our PJs sets are meant to be worn with love and lived in, but please wash on cold and lay flat to dry to get the best longevity for your PJs, because apparently if you dry them, they talk about how the print gets like fucked up or something.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
And that's what people are saying. They're like, I'm sorry, I barely have time to wipe my own ass. I don't have time to lay my kids' pajamas flat dry.
Yeah, every time.
Especially if I'm paying such a high price for a pair of pajamas, okay?
Can I know the children's pajama set prices? I'm just curious.
Oh, yeah. So kids starts at 78, baby starts at 58.
Okay, that's fucking nuts, because Kate and Lane, again, bamboo, or like really any bamboo brand, Kite Baby, which we don't love anymore, they're done. But Posh Peanut, they're all like 32 to 38 max. 38's high end. And that's going to last you for a long time with the bamboo.
And also think about it this way. These are Christmas pajamas that you're wearing 6 weeks, 8 weeks out of the year.
Yeah.
And
unless you're our daughter and you wear them until they don't fit anymore.
Sure, which is fine. But like the whole idea is like the kids' PJs.
Right. Yeah.
So, and regardless, even if they wear them, like they're going to grow out of them, which is obviously not their fault. Like kids grow out of PJs. But
that's another reason why you want the bamboo, because they stretch and they're going to last you longer, possibly even to the following year.
This is good intel you're giving. You could make a whole TikTok and add to the fucking lore that's going on right now.
Like if these are not bamboo, you're insane at charging any more than $35.
Obviously, rayon and spandex is a very common fabric to use, and we're not shitting on them for that. Okay, people aren't mad at them. They're mad at them because they're charging so much money for something that is
low quality.
Should be really not that expensive to make.
Right. Okay.
So, anyways, it launches. People are freaked out because there's no size chart.
Are those Christmas?
Yeah.
What's the print?
Like ski, like après ski. Have you never heard of that?
Après ski.
APRES, après
ski.
It's like, basically like gondolas and trees on there.
Yeah.
It looks like fine china to me.
It does.
People are like, how do I know what size I'm supposed to get if it's long but not too long? Also, the return policy was really bad. They charge a 10% restocking fee if they even accept your returns. It's kind of sound like they weren't really accepting returns, maybe just changes in size or exchanges. But again, you'd have to pay for the 10% restocking fee.
And it's probably got to have like tags on still, unworn, unwashed.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So I'm sure everyone out there has at least one family member that is so hard to buy gifts for. I know for me personally, it's my father. He is impossible to buy gifts for. And every single year I'm racking my brain around what the heck I can get him that is unique, that he'll actually use, and isn't totally lame. And I'm really excited this year because I'm going to give him a skylight frame. because this is such a unique gift that is great for everyone, especially for people who you don't live with but want to connect with on a daily basis. Skylight Frame is the touchscreen digital photo frame your whole family will love. Upload thousands of photos with your phone and watch them appear in seconds. What's really cool is that Skylight has such seamless sharing. You can invite friends and family to easily share photos via the free Skylight mobile app or email, and you can add new photos straight from your phone from anywhere. It only takes one tap on your phone to send new photos to a frame across the country. The photos are displayed in HD resolution, and you can choose from 5 different frame styles, set it up in portrait or landscape mode, and they have a 10-inch or a larger 15-inch gallery frame. They also have gift mode where you can preload it with memories without even opening the box, which is so genius, especially if you're trying to figure out what to do with all those baby photos you have sitting in a box in a basement. Get them out of the box, get them onto the frame, and your grandma will love it this holiday season. And now, as a special limited time offer for our listeners, get $20 off your purchase of a Skylight frame when you go to skylightframe.com/sesh. That's skylightframe.com/sesh. Get $20 off your purchase now at skylightframe.com/sesh. People are quite angry at the photos. The overall display of them is quite terrible. Okay, so on the top left, you see this picture. I feel so stupid talking about this, but this is fun.
They need one of those steamers that you were talking about.
Yes, they need a fucking TikTok steamer.
What is that?
People are like, really? You're gonna charge me $60 for a set of boys' pajamas?
That's a t-shirt?
And the t-shirt is going to be wrinkled like that.
It doesn't even match the other one. It's like bright white.
Okay, also, if you bring your eyes to the right side of the screen, notice how the 2 people on the left, their PJs is not as stark white as the boy on the right, okay? With the same print. One of them, you probably can't see this, Kendall, because your eyes don't work.
No, I can see it.
Oh, okay, great.
I can see it. He's in a t-shirt.
No. The other boy in the middle versus the other 2 on the left. Like, it's stark white versus like kind of an off-white color.
And his are like blue and not green.
Yes.
Aren't they supposed
Isn't
to
his a
match?
orange?
Yeah, they're supposed to match. And so we're like, what the heck? It's not matching, okay? Also, as you can see, the t-shirt on the top left says, out here looking like a snack. There is Santa with some milk and cookies. The problem is that was for a small boy to wear. And people were like, what the fuck is going on? Out here looking like a snack. They're like, that's creepy as hell.
Ladies.
So within like the first couple of hours of their launch, they had to take off that and just put up a regular picture of Santa without the text.
And this is a pastor's wife?
Yeah, pastor's wife. Out here looking like a snack.
That's great.
And so they had to replace the out here looking like a snack shirt with just a regular Santa shirt for the boys. And they kept it for the dads. Because the dads can wear out here looking like a snack, right? But
yeah, that's fine.
But whatever.
Why would you put that on a child?
Yeah.
Really fucking weird.
But because of their oopsie that they made and they had to like change something so quickly, they had to make a disclaimer that said, due to a manufacturing error, this t-shirt will have a different material than the rest of the collection. That's just like all within the first day basically of this launching.
I gotta look at the website myself. What's it called?
4, like the
yeah,
number
right.
4, the MEMS.
The number 4?
Yeah.
Stop. It's the most millennial brand ever.
4,
Looking like a snack.
looking like a snack.
Do they have a Netflix and chill too?
No, but
Complete
they
the
do
look?
have, look at the men's t-shirt here. It says, what's cooler than being cool? Ice cool on the après ski.
Oh.
Okay, so basically all these little weird things that people are finding online, but the main thing people are pissed about is the price, okay? So the ladies, after they see that it's not going so well, they hop on TikTok to address the controversy, okay? This is last Monday. I'm actually, I'm already fully invested at this point.
Okay.
And I'm sitting there, John's dyeing my hair, and the video pops up, and I'm like,
Oh, so you were already ready for the, you're like, the apology is
since
here.
The second, I don't know why my feed fed me this, because again, I don't follow them. I didn't really know who they are. But for some reason, I started getting fed this the second it launched, and I was like, this is such a great change from the
distraction.
Depressing things that are usually being fed to me, okay?
Check out the terms of service. Starts out by, this website is operated by For the Mems. Throughout the site, the terms we, us, and our refer to For the Mems.
Yeah.
For the Mems offers this website, including informations, tools, and services available from this site to the user. By agreeing to these terms of service, you represent that you are at least the age of majority in your state and province of residence, or that you are the age of majority in your state. What does that even mean? and you have given us your consent to allow any of your minor dependents to use this site.
So they can't get sued for like kids buying it. I don't know. I think that's like typical.
It just sounds weird.
All right.
This is fun. You must not transmit any worms or viruses or any code of destructive nature.
Okay, so RFK can't fucking wear these and return them.
No brain worms. Okay.
All right, so let's watch the video that came out on Monday of them addressing the concerns.
Hey guys. Hello. You guys know that we started For the Mems, and it was inspired by our family's desire to always come together to create special memories, to coordinate, to match, and that all originated with Christmas morning.
And so that's when For the Mems was born, something that would be high quality that we could love, but also that you guys could love too.
Obviously, neither one of us has ever had any experience in the clothing industry.
When it comes to building a clothing line from the ground up, that specifically, I mean, I worked in retail, but when it comes to building a clothing line from the ground up, it is completely different.
We didn't have any experience in designing, producing, selling.
Basically, we have no fucking idea what we're doing.
And we are so thankful for everyone who has given us guidance on this, everyone who has supported us on this. It has been incredible.
Awesome.
But in all honesty, yesterday was another learning opportunity for us.
So pause really quick.
I love that. It was a learning opportunity.
This was one day post launch. And all that drama that I had just talked about already had happened. And this is just getting into
it. Enough about how proud we are of the quality of the pajamas that we are selling with For the Mems.
And we are so confident in the fact that everyone who has purchased one will absolutely love the quality of the product that they receive.
So confident.
The feedback that we've received about the price of the PJ sets. And in wanting to maintain that desire and that heart for why we started For the Mems in the first place, to bring something that we love and cherish so much to you guys, we wanted to make it more accessible, and we've decided to lower the prices on the pajama sets across the board.
Out of the kindness of
we
the
saw your
damn
guys'
hearts.
comments about being so excited for this drop, and we are so grateful for you being a part of the excitement with us. But then your disappointment of not being able to have it within reach, and that's why we wanted to reduce those prices.
We want to do this to make this more within reach for you, our community, because our community is what matters most to us.
We've decided
all you poor asses over there who can't afford $500 pajamas.
To both of our social channels.
We very much value transparency and honesty with you. And in that spirit, we just want to let you guys know that we have lowered the prices to a point where even if we sell out every single item on the website, we will make zero profit on our investment.
If you're wondering
out of the kindness of our hearts,
we've already had you guys in mind. We will be refunding your portion to the new price that is reflected on the website.
Yes. Aware of the risk that we are taking in doing this, and we are also aware that some people may even take more time out of their day to try to shame us from not doing this in the first place.
This is something that we admit to and are completely okay with correcting.
Learning and growing.
Yes.
The new prices will be reflected on the website at the time of this video going up. See your concerns and your comments, and we heard you, and we are doing what we can to make it feel right.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for letting us be honest with you. We love you and are so, so grateful for you.
Yes.
Love you.
So basically, we're going to be doing charity work.
Okay.
We're not going to make a damn cent.
All right, so this clearly wasn't taken well, as you can imagine.
Yeah.
The internet was like, oh, I don't think so. So they lowered the pajama price, only of the women's though, from $98 to $75. So now if you go on their site, that's what's reflected. It's now $75, okay?
Okay.
As we heard, they said they're not making any profit from this, and people had a really hard time believing that because they said that the cost of materials really couldn't have been that much. Now, I will say, I think people don't take in, because everyone's like, I can go to Target and get pajamas for a quarter of that. And like, yes, however, as most people know, when you're starting a small like family business, you have to charge more.
Yep.
Because you can't buy thousands and thousands of quantities of clothes or products or whatever it is, because you're not selling that much. So,
and if you're not familiar with buying
your margins are not
wholesale, the more you buy,
the cheaper
it's going to be,
the better deal you get,
the better profit margin you're going to get, or the ability to make it lower priced.
Right.
That's how Target and big box stores are able to get you lowest prices.
Exactly. So I think people are getting a little bit dramatic. Like I said, the internet usually never over exaggerates, but this time, keep in mind that obviously any sort of small business that you are buying from, you're usually paying more. That's just how it works, right?
And even at places like Target and stuff, they're getting it for so much less that even when they're charging a low price, they're still probably getting a 50% or more margin.
Oh, probably more.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, so but people thought that this was a little odd to say like, oh, we're not making any sort of profit, because one, why are you trying to like gaslight your customers and make them feel guilty?
Yeah.
And two, I think that's like somewhat common, because obviously to start a small business, you're investing a shit ton of money. And so I think once you launch, your main goal is to just try and break even before you actually start making a profit. So regardless, like people are like, okay, so what, are you pissed off that this was a money grab and now you're not going to make any money from it?
I love the little ad in there of, and for people who try to shame us, nice.
Yeah.
Fuck the haters.
Right. And they said they don't know how to run a
charity
business.
work out here.
Right.
It's all
literally
for the memes.
Just for the memes, Kendall. It's for the memes. And so, now the prices... Okay, so the prices are a little lower. They thought maybe they were really doing some of that. The internet said, no, that's very goofy to say. Why are you coming out here and making a weird statement like that? It's only making things worse. Okay, so now let's get into the real drama of this, okay? Because it gets much worse.
Oh, does it?
Oh, yeah.
Fun.
All right, so there's this TikToker. Her name is Gabby. She has a huge following. She's like, I'm not familiar with her, but from what I saw, she's like a mom, but she's pretty funny and like makes these really relatable videos. So anyways, she has millions of followers, and she was just talking about, she's like, this is crazy. I ordered some because I want to do an honest review. And let's go ahead and just watch her video so you can get an idea of who she is.
Do you think she was like a customer who really wanted to buy these because she was genuinely interested, or do you think she wanted to expose the truth? Check them out for herself.
She doesn't give me the type to like want to fuck someone over just for the views, because she seems like pretty down to earth and normal from what I've gathered. She also mentions in her video how she has always been interested in starting her own pajama brand. So she's like, I wanted to buy these because I'm trying to like kind of see
market research.
Yeah, exactly. All right, go ahead.
So I'm late to this whole pajama drama fiasco. By the time I got here, the price had already been lowered to $75. They were $98, okay? Why did I buy a pair? Because I need to know. I need to know if these pajamas are worth this much money. Now, why does this interest me so much? Because I myself have been talking to a few manufacturers to manufacture my own pajamas. And initially, I wanted to do bamboo pajamas, but if I wanted to do bamboo, it would be so fucking expensive, It would be considered like a luxury item, and I was like, I don't know if I want to sell pajamas that are that expensive, so they gave me a cheaper alternative. So I was so curious as to what fabric and material these pajamas are made out of. And lo and behold, to me, they are made out of the cheaper fabric, which is rayon. So rayon is pretty much a fabric that you can put a print on. Let's say it's a white pajama, right? You can put a print on the top of it to make it have any pattern that you want. And this is the cheaper alternative to like a bamboo fabric. And then also 7% spandex. This spandex was dyed to match. The material may feel it, but remains. See what I mean? Like, at this point, I'm invested. As somebody who's like thinking about making their own pajamas one day, I'm like, I've got to know, because whenever I did the math on how much I would have to sell them for, it was nowhere near $98. And I would still be making profit on the same material with a print. I don't know.
So she orders herself some PJs. People are like, great, can't wait for the review. Well, unfortunately, review ain't coming because For the Mems canceled her order due to unforeseen circumstances. But really, it wasn't unforeseen circumstances. They purposely canceled her order because they got an idea somewhere that she was going to go on Reddit and leave a bad review. So they were like, well, we're canceling your order so you don't get them at all. And she was like, what the fuck? I have never she's like, I don't even post on Reddit. I never go on Reddit. And I never said I was going to leave a bad review. I said I ordered them and I was curious about them and was going to leave a review, which isn't that what you want as a brand?
Wait, so they must have seen her TikTok.
Yeah.
That is crazy. They were like, nope, you're not a customer we want.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Which, mind you, she has a humongous following.
Really?
5 million followers this girl Gabby has.
Oh, she does? Oh,
yes.
5 million?
Yes.
Did you say that earlier?
Yeah.
Oh, I must
Huge
have
following.
missed that.
It's not just some rando.
So that's probably why they were like, fuck, we know these are crap, and when she gets them, she's going to expose us. We got to make sure she does not get her hands on these. Did she place another order under a different name?
Not that I'm aware of.
She should.
So you guys know the Pajama Drama. I ordered a pair of the $98 pajamas. Said I wanted to give an honest review on them since there's all of this craze about them. Pointed out the fabric of the pajamas is rayon. My experience working with manufacturers, saying that it's a cheaper alternative to bamboo, da-da-da-da-da. So I placed my own order, spend my own money. They cancel my order, okay? I just wanted to give an honest review. I never said anything bad about the pajamas, never said that they looked bad. I ordered the set that I thought was the cutest. This is Samantha's response to everybody being pissed off that they canceled my order.
Publicly saying
We canceled one because we were informed the order was placed with intent to post a negative review regardless of the quality of the product. What? I said I was going to give an honest review. I'm so confused. It's defamation and malicious intent. Because I was reading off of your website what you said, the fabric, that's defamation. Babes, Google's free.
God.
Do you know what defamation is? Anyways, I'm just in shock. Like,
How dumb.
I didn't say anything bad about these pajamas, other than that I thought that they were overpriced and I wanted to give a review and state my opinion. And even if I hated them and I said, these suck, that wouldn't be defamation. That would be an opinion.
Yeah.
Which I don't think I
stupid.
would have hated them, to be quite fair. The fact that this is the response to them canceling my order, I have no words.
Okay, so
Whoa.
so it gets worse.
Damn. Gets worse from here? Oh, boy.
Okay, so go click on the next link here. So she makes this video after the one that we just watched. Turns out Samantha Bachman's in her DMs.
I saw the comment that I got tagged in first, but this was in my requests. Hey, I wanted to reach out personally, but the reason we canceled your order is because we were informed that you posted on Reddit. Before you... What? I don't even have a Reddit. And that you intended to leave a bad review regardless of the quality, which is a crime and shows malicious intent to harm.
Which is a crime?
Are you threatening
A
me?
crime?
If this information is incorrect, please let me know. No shade to you personally. I didn't even know who you were until this. Just protecting ourselves. But once
I didn't. Wait, pause.
We just protected
The fact that she's like, I didn't even know who you were before this. She has more followers than her by like 6 times.
Yeah, that's such a backhanded, like...
Didn't know who you were, Gabby.
Wow. God, that is... Who is your source that she was going to go on
That's
Reddit
what
and
no
do
one
this
understands.
and it hadn't even happened yet?
That's what no one understands. Like, Reddit? How are you figuring out that she's on Reddit?
Dude, entrepreneurship ain't for you. That is...
Well, as you heard, she has no experience, which is fine. But like, why don't you hire a PR team?
Yeah.
But instead of like canceling order, if you're really gonna cancel their order, cancel it. But then don't tell them why. Just give some bullshit reason. Not like you're threatening us and it's a crime.
Yeah, we caught wind that you might be mean and it's a crime. Free speech.
Yes.
Wow, that is... Damn.
Yes.
Really dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Really dumb.
To do to someone who has a very
huge
large
platform,
following.
they're going to expose you for it. Wow, not much thought going on there.
Samantha, drop the screenshots, girl.
Oh, right.
Drop the screenshots of me on Reddit. You could trace every IP to every account on Reddit. I have one, I think. I have never posted a comment. I have never commented on anything. I only have it to read the snark pages about me. But anyway, this is fucking...
Girl, why would you do that?
Obviously, no. That wasn't me. I think that we both know that. I wasn't posting on Reddit saying that I was going to give you a bad review. Are you well? Are y'all well? No.
Under the Consumer Review Fairness Act, you are protected to be able to post a review anywhere from any company, any company.
When you are a verified purchaser of the product.
That is not, and you're not allowed to delete reviews. The company can't get mad because you reviewed and you left a bad review. Like, any consumer is allowed to leave a review. So if anyone's breaking the law, it's
them.
Samantha, okay? Okay, so let's actually get into some of the reviews here. People start getting their shit. And this is from a chick named Audrey Evans.
I think we know what time it is. Let's do an honest review of Cecily Bachman and Samantha Bachman for the men's pajama launch. Let's go. Rip this hoe open. Ooh! Oh my God,
package.
Mrs. Claus coming to town. Literally, this feels amazing. I look like a Christmas dream right now. Hello? This is perfect. Look how long it is.
Oh, she went all out. Multiple sets. That's $200 right there.
Hell yeah, girl.
Wait, I forgot blue is also my color.
Oh,
Are we
$300.
kidding?
She got the
This is the best
après-ski.
pajama brand I've ever put on. Not even lying to you. I normally hate long sleeve pajamas on me. Something about this, like, wow. This is what dreams are made of. Worth every bit of money. This is just the best. Like, I've never felt so cute.
Okay, so she's really into them, right?
Okay, so let me guess.
Go ahead.
She was sent these for free.
Oh, it's much more.
She was paid for it.
No, maybe. I don't know. She is getting paid by them. Want to know why? Because she's Samantha's assistant.
Oh my God. Okay, so
all right.
she didn't drop all that money on them. She was given those.
Now, next slide. People in her comments are like, the fuck? Someone goes, she is Samantha Bachman's assistant, to which she replies, yas. Someone else goes, wait, you're reviewing it, but didn't you model in them? Because in her,
awesome.
I cut down the review, but in her review, she goes, which by the way, you might have seen me on the website modeling for them. She's on their website as a model, but pretends that she's never put these on in her life, in her video.
Yeah, she's like, I'm so surprised. They're just excellent. I feel like a Christmas dream, Mrs. Claus.
Yes.
Après-ski.
But yeah, she's Samantha's personal assistant.
Wow, that's excellent.
So honest review, perhaps not. Okay. All right.
I love
And to end off my lesson here, this is quite sad, but this is well, it's not that sad. It's fucking pajamas at the end of the day. But this is from a person. Her name is Maggie Norzau on TikTok, and she seemingly did purchase the pajamas and leave an honest review. So let's go ahead and take a look at what she has to say here, because she points out some more problems.
If you're looking for an unbiased review of the For the Mems PJs, you came to the right place. I ordered them on Monday on the launch day, and they arrived today instead of Tuesday, which is earlier than I expected.
Does she not know this is a crime?
Website looked, I was expecting this to come in
This is
as
a crime.
plain gray poly mailer. So the custom packaging is a good sign. Now, I ordered an extra large. I'm a size 14. There was no size chart on the website, and there is not really a return policy, so hopefully these fit. Okay, the material does feel like it would be comfortable, but it is actually very sheer. And I ordered an extra large, and they sent me the wrong size. They sent me an XXL. I checked this bag to see if the right size was on here, and it's not. It says 3X on here, and the pants are 2X.
And she ordered
Let's
an
see if we
X.
have the same problem with the shirt. This does say extra large. It is, in fact, an extra large. This does look like it would fit me. Same thing. It does feel nice, but it is quite sheer. Only sizing info that I could find on these were that the pants ran long, but not too long. I'm 5'7". So
She's 5'7", so she's
these run
tall.
Pretty long. The fabric.
Whoa!
So anywhere where there's a double layer, it does look a little bit different than when there's only one single layer.
So it's a little
Cecily's
sheer.
modeling PJs here that have white buttons, and the description does say it has pearl buttons on it.
But
so,
she's got blue.
although I think the blue is fine. I don't
She has
think
blue
there's
buttons
anything
on
wrong with
hers.
having blue here.
Even though they're
Spending a little
marketed
bit
to
more
have
on an
pearl
item,
buttons.
You do fall in love
Pearl
with the details,
buttons
and it
for
makes
the
it fun or
après-ski.
exciting to buy. So Cecily's PJs obviously have different buttons than the ones that are being sent out. There is a pair on the website in the flat light that does have blue buttons on it, but the description says pearl buttons.
So a couple different things. She got the wrong size, and she pointed out that yes, they're soft, but they're very, very thin. And in my opinion, if you're going to spend, well, now $75 for PJs, they should be of good quality
Yeah.
and not have potential undies or nipples showing because they're so thin, right?
Yeah, that's pretty wild.
And then she also got ones with blue buttons, and they're supposed to be pearl buttons.
Pearl buttons.
So, anywho, there's like a few other, like, have you heard of Avery Woods on TikTok? Mm-mm. She has a big following too. She like randomly got dragged in this. I'm not even going into that because she really has nothing to do with this, and has like, I kind of feel bad for her, honestly. But that's the gist of the pajama drama. Okay.
Okay.
And most recently, as of last night, Cecily put out a TikTok that was basically, because they were like kind of silent for like the whole week, and she put out a TikTok instead of being like, hey, we're gonna address this, sorry also that my business partner is threatening people and acting kind of crazy, that she was basically like, how dare you question Samantha, she's my bestie, fuck all of you guys, and social media sucks. I shouldn't really say that, but essentially that's what she said. Because Samantha has not been very nice to people online. So anywho, that's the drama. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. And to all those out there, if any of you have tried For the Mems, I'm curious about your experience.
Well, listen, guys, they're doing charity work now. It's all, they will make nothing.
Right.
So buy them while you can out of the kindness of their hearts.
Right. Thank you.
I love that.
Yes.
Pajama
drama. And for some reason, the internet just can't get enough of it, or at least the side of the internet that I'm on. Any questions? Any follow-ups I can help you with?
Has anyone been able to determine where they purchased them from?
I saw like one TikTok. There's definitely like, I'm sure I'm not covering every square inch of this story here, but there is one TikTok I saw of, I guess, on their product photos on the For the Mems website, they forgot to like take off one of the tags, and it said like comfort colors, and then they went on Amazon and saw like it was $12 shirts, and they were like, why are you charging $90 for this? So I don't know. I like comfort colors. I actually think make some pretty good quality stuff, but I guess if you're going to charge $98, maybe that's different.
That's an insane price point for that.
Yeah.
For a t-shirt.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in to this brain rot segment.
And I enjoyed it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that a lot. It's exactly what I needed in this moment.
Now that I've been talking about it for like a half hour, I'm sure your phone has probably listened to everything, and you're going to open TikTok and it's going to be
Pajama.
Okay. Pajama-geddon.
Well, now I'm invested. I want to know where this goes.
Pajama-geddon. That's it.
I'm curious to you guys out there. Are you into the matching family pajama sets?
Are you guys?
Well, yeah, we've done it the last 2 years. It's kind of fun. I don't know. Yeah.
Great.
I mean, just since Holly was born. I don't know if I'm going to do it this year, though. I don't know. Well, because like our normally for our Christmas party at your house, there's always a like wear a pajama theme or be comfy theme, or like one year it was like buffalo plaid specifically. And so I'm kind of waiting for your stepmom to send me
I'll ask her.
Deal.
I'll ask her.
I do like
the
doing
details.
the whole dress up thing, but it is expensive to buy all the sets, and Josh hates it. He gets so mad every year.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, he should buy For the Mems, because that was one of their huge marketing ploys, was like, oh, well, it's pajamas even for men.
Oh, even for men.
Even for men. So, thank you. All right. Well, I guess we can move on now to our other topics.
Thank you, Janelle.
Thank you for listening. I feel better now that I have talked about this to someone, because no one understands what the fuck I'm talking about.
Well, apparently a lot of people do. I'm sure there'll be plenty of comments out there from people who have been following this.
Yes, and I'm sure by Wednesday there could be some updates. So, yeah, it's going to be good to see what happens. The holiday season is tough on skin, people, okay? The cold, dry weather, the stuffy indoor heating, the crazy festivities that you got to deal with your family with, if you know what I mean, okay? And sometimes your skin just takes a hit. And that is why OneSkin is a great solution for your dull, dry, crusty, dusty skin. Their scientifically proven products are designed to support your skin at the cellular level so it looks and feels healthier and holiday ready. Founded by an all-women team of scientists, OneSkin focuses on longevity, not just surface-level improvements. It's all thanks to the proprietary OS01 peptide, the first of its kind to switch off the cells that cause skin to become more vulnerable. My skin has been very dry, which is new to me because usually I have very oily skin, but time's a changin', okay? And my skin has been flaky and dry as of like all year basically. And OneSkin is something that I really, really think has helped it because it's super lightweight, which I appreciate, but it's also very, very hydrating. I love the way it makes my skin look and feel, and I also think it wears really well under foundation, which is important to me. In a third-party 12-week clinical study performed by contract research organization, OS01 face was clinically proven to strengthen the skin barrier, improve skin health markers, and diminish visible signs of aging. Wrinkles were diminished in 87% of users. OneSkin is the world's first skin longevity company. OneSkin addresses skin health at the molecular level, targeting the root causes of aging so skin behaves, feels, and appears younger. It's time to get started with your new face, eye, and body routine at a discounted rate today. Get 15% off with code SESH at oneskin.co. That's 15% off oneskin.co with code SESH. After you purchase, they'll ask you where you heard about them. Please support our show and tell them we sent you. We only have one body, one skin, and only you can choose to make it better. Age healthy with OneSkin.
All right. So there actually has been some great news, and I feel like this is not getting enough attention. So I had to talk about this because this really just lifted my spirits, gave me a little bit of faith in humanity, and I'm really, really, really happy about this. So if you didn't hear the news, The Onion has purchased InfoWars, which if you don't know what InfoWars is, first of all, congratulations.
I was going to say I'm jealous.
Second of all, it is Alex Jones, whack job, greedy motherfucker, evil on every level, just demented soul. What else can I say about him? Ugly.
He's so ugly.
He is just one of the worst humans ever. A lot of people may know him from his The Frogs Are Gay. They're turning the freaking frogs gay. And I actually came across a remix. I thought we could all enjoy that. Let's start with that so you can get a little taste of who Alex Jones is. And yes, this is his voice all the time.
I don't like him putting
that.
I don't like them putting chemicals in the water that turn the friggin' frogs gay. Do you understand that? Turn the friggin' frogs gay. Serious crap gay. Frogs friggin' frogs. It's not funny. I'm gonna say it real slow for you. Gay. Frogs.
So that's Alex Jones, okay? The dude is an absolute maniac. Honestly, there was a time when Alex was not completely insane.
Was there?
No, there was. Like long ago.
Okay,
he was actually considered to be somewhat of a decent investigative journalist. At some point, he took this crazy turn and just went,
I will eat your neighbor.
Yes.
Remember that?
Oh my God, that was a great one too. I will eat your neighbor. Wait, look that up. I need to relive that.
I guarantee you there's a remix of Eat Your Neighbor.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a remix of everything.
Oh, yeah. Look up remix, Eat Your Neighbor. Oh, my God. Eat my neighbor. Yes. I forgot about that one.
Eat your neighbor.
I will eat my neighbors and chop his ass up. I will eat your ass. I'm not letting the kids die. And chop his ass up.
I will eat your ass.
Gut him and skin him and chop him up. You know what? I'm ready. I'll eat my neighbors and chop his ass up. I'll do it.
I'll do it.
Oh, yeah. That's enough of that. So yeah, he is just really one of the worst people ever. And one of the worst things that Alex Jones has ever done is pushing all of the conspiracy theories about the Sandy Hook shooting, which was one of the most horrific things that has happened in human history, I would say.
Yeah.
God, I still remember the day that happened so clearly and how just fucking depressed I was. It was
horrible.
Just horrendous.
He wanted to put a little salt in the wound.
Yeah,
you could say.
Yep. Said it was all staged, that, you know, it was a way to, you know, get people on board with gun control, and therefore they faked the entire thing, was basically his whole point, and that the parents were actors and just completely nuts. Yeah, it was truly horrible. And he was finally held accountable pretty recently. That was in 2022. He was ordered to pay $1.4 billion to the families of the Sandy Hook elementary school shooting victims in Connecticut. They sued him for defamation, repeatedly calling the story a hoax aimed at increasing gun control. So that was awesome when that happened. And there is a documentary on that whole situation and kind of on him in general. It's on HBO. I started watching it because I had heard great things about it, and I kind of want to revisit it at some point, but it started really upsetting me, and I wasn't in a good mental place to watch it, so I turned it off. But I've heard it's very well done, and it just shows you how truly evil this man is and how it was really all about money all along. There's a lot of people who question whether he even believed any of that, and he found a way to manipulate people and make the most money possible, because his whole thing is he sells on his show, he sells, like, you know, the vitamins, and like he has all these different like supplements and stuff. Oh, and like doomsday prepping kits, like buy this giant bucket of mac and cheese that'll last you for 100 years. Like that's his whole vibe.
Okay. Right.
Okay. So yeah, he's been obviously really in financial trouble.
I don't think the dude has $1.4 billion to hand over.
No, he does not.
That's what you get for being a piece of shit.
And it's like they knew that they weren't going to get all that money, but it's really the point of it that he won't be able to do anything. So The Onion steps in. Okay, so The Onion, if you didn't know, is a political satire platform.
So good.
They make some excellent content. I'm sure most of you have heard of it. There'll be a time every once in a while where things are just fucking crazy enough these days that I'll see something and I don't see that it's The Onion, and I start believing it because it sounds
so real,
kind of spot on for where we're at.
Also, when I saw, because you were like, yo, did you see this? And I was like, yeah, but I just thought it was the Onion just making a joke. And I was like, oh, that's funny.
Well, this is their best joke to date, that they really purchased this.
Gotcha.
And they actually worked with the Sandy Hook victims and Everytown, which is a great organization. And they helped them actually with the bid to purchase, the families did, to purchase InfoWars for a lot less money than Alex Jones owed them for the defamation lawsuit. The family said that the purchase would put an end to Alex's misinformation campaign. And truly, who better? Because like the way that they explained it, the Onion people, is that their platform is political satire, but for good.
Right.
And they spread lies and misinformation, but it's supposed to be clearly that way. It's a joke. It's comedy. But Alex Jones and InfoWars spread lies for bad, for hate, and for a horrible agenda. So that's kind of like, they're like perfect fit for us to come in and spread, information about things that are actually important to his audience that is clearly delusional. So this is a direct quote from Robbie Parker, who is a father from Sandy Hook. His daughter, Emily, was killed in the shooting. He said, "We were told this outcome would be nearly impossible, but we are no stranger to impossible fights. The world needs to see that having a platform does not mean you are above accountability. The dissolution of Alex Jones' assets and the death of InfoWars is the justice we have long awaited and fought for." So the Onion CEO, Ben Collins, confirmed the purchase of InfoWars on Saturday the 16th through a series of posts on Blue Sky, which is a very new Twitter competitor.
Yeah, I just made an account this weekend just to see what was going on. It looks exactly like Twitter, and I believe it's created by the original people who made Twitter.
Yes. I can't remember the guy's name.
I have no idea. Regardless, Twitter's dead to all of us here at Mile Higher.
Yeah, we actually just decided that we're not going to be using any of our accounts. I deleted the app. I mean, I haven't tweeted in probably a good year.
Yeah.
Because it is a scary place to be these days. It's filled with hate and horrible rhetoric and lies, and it
is brain rot, not the good kind, not the fun pajama kind, the bad kind.
Exactly. Okay. You will not see another Mile Higher Media episode ever with our Twitter handles. Yeah,
hopefully we've scrubbed it.
Yeah, we're done with that. So yeah, our show accounts will not be posting.
And I'm kind of pissed that Threads never took off.
Yeah, Threads was really lame.
Wasn't your dad?
I had high hope. My dad is into Threads. Nice. Well, he was super into Twitter for a while. Remember, he would just get on there and just tweet angry things.
Oh, he would tweet. I thought he would just fall. Okay, good.
No, he would direct it at people, but then he didn't understand that if you put the at first, no one's ever going to see it. So it was just going into the abyss.
That's okay.
But it was good for him. It was cathartic for him.
Sure.
I think I always say that word wrong. People always make fun of how I say it. Cathartic? Is that wrong?
I don't know.
Cathartic?
Yeah, cathartic.
Cathartic.
Well, anyway. So yeah, I think my dad's gonna get on Blue Sky, but he's into the Threads thing. Okay. I didn't know people still used it, but I guess a lot of people do. Oh, which by the way, can we just watch the Mark Zuckerberg's collab with T-Pain?
So lit.
Did you guys see that?
Of course I did.
That's awesome.
It's so good.
Let me pull that up and send it over, Sydney. Not that I'm a fan of the Zuck.
Zuck has gotten a rebrand though. Well,
he's
at least
physical
rebrand.
To rebrand. Yeah, this was surprising for me. Kind of hot. He actually has a really good voice, though. This was very surprising to me.
369, damn you fine. Hoping you can suck it to me, baby, one more time. From the windows to the walls, till sweat drops down my balls, till all these bitches crawl. Oh, ski motherfucker. Oh, ski goddamn.
Okay, Mark, that's pretty good.
Not bad. Not bad for a robot.
Yeah, not bad for a little robot like himself.
Not bad.
Yeah, it was a little bit more human.
T-Pain has such a good voice.
Oh, he's such a good voice.
Why is his ass not singing without auto-tune?
I don't know. I mean, the auto-tune's kind of his whole thing. He really encapsulated that, started it. And I like that stuff too. I always love a good T-Pain song. But yeah, I saw him in concert one time and he did a whole acapella. He brought the piano out, did acapella. It was
T-Pain,
so beautiful.
T-Pain piano boy.
It's like, where am I?
How did we even get on that?
Because we were talking about threads.
Threads.
Yeah, the Zuck still sucks. So just has a better voice than I would have expected. I am so excited to be working with one of my favorite brands finally, and that brand is Our Place. I've been an Our Place customer for the last couple of years, and I have loved their products so much. Everything that I've gotten has held up. It's high quality, works well. We've cooked so many meals in our pans, and they've still held up to this day. I first found Our Place when I found out that a lot of kitchenware is actually very toxic, and I wanted to find a healthy, non-toxic, sustainable option, and they are just fantastic. They're also beautifully designed. I like that element too because you can just leave them out in the kitchen and they look nice and they clean really easily. We've never had to really scrub at ours. We've never had anything that stays on there and sticks on there or changes the color. Our Place is healthy. It's PFAS free. It's so much better than the majority of things out there in the market because it's not just cookware. A lot of appliances out there as well are made with forever chemicals. And Our Place is a mission-driven and female-founded brand that makes beautiful kitchen products that are healthy and sustainable. They're also made without Teflon, which is great. They offer the most durable, toxic-free ceramic coatings, ensuring healthy, safe cooking experiences. And if you take a look at their website, you'll see 75,000 five-star reviews on their award-winning products, and they've been mentioned in New York Times, Bon Appetit, and more. So upgrade to Our Place today and say goodbye to forever chemicals in your kitchen. Our Place is having their biggest sale of the year right now, friends. You can save up to 40% on your order now through December 3rd. Head to FromOurPlace.com/sesh to see why more than 1 million people have made the switch to Our Place kitchenware. And with their 100-day risk-free trial, free shipping, free returns, you can shop in total confidence. So shop the Our Place Black Friday sale right now. That's FromOurPlace.com/sesh. It would also be a great time to pick up some gifts for the holidays. So yeah, back to what I was saying. The Onion's CEO, Ben Collins, confirmed the purchase of InfoWars on the 16th through a series of posts on Blue Sky, the new Twitter. And here's his post. He says, "Hi, friends. I just wanted to give a quick..."
Which he totally stole our intro. Hi, friends.
Yeah, the hell. We should copyright that. No one else in the world says hi, friends. I just want to give a quick update on the Onion's purchase of InfoWars, which we can't wait to relaunch as the dumbest website on the internet. Except it was already.
Right.
But now it will be worse, maybe. Right. Or no, better.
Better. I think better.
Mm-hmm. Dumber in a better way.
Right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But how much dumber could InfoWars possibly get? But the long and short of it, according to him, is we won the auction, and you're not going to believe this. The previous InfoWars folks aren't taking it well.
Shocking.
Alex is pissed, actually. He continues on Thursday, the person overseeing the auction told us that the Onion's bid for InfoWars, along with the Connecticut Sandy Hook families, won. And we haven't heard anything that changed that, except, of course, from the guys currently running InfoWars doing InfoWars stuff. There was a status conference with the judge overseeing the auction on Thursday, and shortly after that, we were deemed winners. The judge had some questions about the process and some assets. We're glad he's doing that, since our bid with the families is clearly the best and transparency is even better. We left the hearing with clear next steps to complete the sale. InfoWars' current management asked to continue operating until then. We always knew that the guys running InfoWars were going to take this badly and use the loss to fundraise off of it, and they did not disappoint. Obviously, when the current operators of InfoWars went back to operating as a business, they used that to falsely say that the auction had been overturned and allege some truly wacky stuff. Something about Saul Alinsky. I don't even know who that is. And he says, God bless him. We expected all of this, obviously. Buying the site was always going to be fun later on, but it's annoying right now. The fun part is still to come. Anyways, we look forward to completing this process at the next scheduled court date, which at present is a week from Monday. So coming soon, a couple of days. We think it's all worth it to make a better, funnier future possible. As always, and then he has some... looks like French, so I'm going to botch this, but tous stoltes es.
What?
No, that's not French. That's not French, right?
No.
That's Spanish.
No, I thought it was just like his sign off.
Tu salutas.
That's the Onion's, that's Latin.
Oh, it's Latin.
Oh, yeah, it's Onion's motto.
You are foolish. It is Latin for you are foolish.
Excellent.
Or you are stupid.
Love that. Love that. So anyways, during the process of the Onion acquiring InfoWars, Alex claimed that there were illegal missteps in the process. He argued that the auction for his InfoWars site was changed from a regular auction to a secret auction 2 days before it occurred. He also said that higher bidders were prevented from submitting offers so that a lower bid could be accepted. Alex Jones and a lawyer for First United American Companies alleged that Christopher Murray improperly selected the Onion's bid and unexpectedly changed the sale process after the sealed bids were submitted by deciding not to hold a round of bidding on Wednesday. They also questioned the legality of the Onion's bid, because of course they did. Christopher Murray, the bankruptcy trustee, denied doing anything improper and said that he followed the judge's auction rules. He received 2 sealed bids. One was from the Jones-affiliated First United American Companies, which offered $3.5 million, and the other bid was from the Onion, and it was lower, but Christopher said it was a better deal overall because some of the Sandy Hook families agreed to forgo a portion of the sale proceeds to pay Jones' other creditors. The Onion's purchase of InfoWars is now under review by a federal bankruptcy judge after Alex Jones and his lawyers' complaints about how the auction was conducted. Judge Lopez has ordered an evidentiary hearing for both parties to review the purchase of InfoWars. According to Ben on Blue Sky, it is scheduled for November 25th. So the Onion then announced its plans for InfoWars going forward. If everything goes through, the Onion plans to reopen InfoWars as a website in January of 2025, so pretty soon, as a parody of Alex Jones and other conspiracy theorists.
It's amazing.
It's so good. So this is the direct quote from Ben, CEO. Our goal in a couple of years is for people to think that InfoWars is the funniest and dumbest website that exists.
Perfect. So basically it was arguably the dumbest website to ever exist, but now when you add funny to it, it completely changes the vibe.
Yes, exactly.
Excellent.
So Ben Collins, the CEO of The Onion, and John Feinblatt, president for Everytown for Gun Safety, actually talked about how they teamed up to buy InfoWars. There's a great clip I want to play. Let's just check that out. And they did kind of repeat some of the stuff I just went over, but it's nice to hear it directly from them for their plans.
Turn now to the satirical website The Onion announcing it has won a bid to buy Alex Jones's InfoWars in a bankruptcy auction. Jones was forced to pay $1.4 billion to the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims. Ben Collins, CEO of The Onion, has teamed up with John Feinblatt, president of Everytown for Gun Safety, on this project. Welcome to you both. Thank you for coming in. This morning, I got to say, Ben, when I saw this headline yesterday, I was pretty startled at first. Explain why you wanted to buy this site, what you plan to do with it.
Yeah, so we thought it would be the funniest joke of all time, basically, when we heard about it.
It certainly is.
I think that's borne out, frankly.
Explain why, though. Explain to everybody what's behind the InfoWars and what you want to do with it.
Sure. So InfoWars is a clearinghouse for lies and nonsense in a bad way. Like the garbage that they've put out over the last 2 decades has really hurt a lot of people. They've targeted the families of the Sandy Hook victims. That's what led to that defamation case that allowed this to be up for auction. We do lies and garbage in a different way. We have a lot more fun with it than they do. We're very excited to take it over and create a new, better path for this website.
And the Sandy Hook family support this move?
Absolutely. They were behind this. And, Ben and I may seem like strange bedfellows, The Onion and Everytown. But the truth is we've got at our fingertips the facts, the stories, the data, the research. But what they've got is a really broad audience and humor, which is what you need sometimes to break through the misinformation, the fear that is so permeated mainstream thinking.
Overnight, the judge in charge of this put a hold on your purchase, raising questions about the process, raising questions about transparency in the bidding process. What do you make of that? Are you confident this is still going to go through?
Yeah, look, we won the bid. We own InfoWars, and we are very excited about that.
But is it true that you didn't have the highest bid?
We did have the highest bid when you take into account the family's concessions here. They made a concerted effort to make this the best and highest bid for everybody involved. So we're very excited to take that over. And look, it's Alex Jones. If he just handled this graciously and moved away, that would be the funniest part of this whole situation.
Not Alex Jones.
Obviously, that is not something that he's going to do in the situation.
So you're confident this is going to go through?
Yeah, absolutely.
And what role is Everytown for Gun Safety going to play in all
We're going to
this?
be the main advertisers, and that means anything from a banner ad to a link to video to creating content together. And the goal here is really to cut through the misinformation and the fear. You know, the American public, every poll shows that they believe in gun safety, but what's happened is misinformation, hate, fear has so permeated thinking in this country that it's really distorted reality. And we're going to use humor to cut through that and to set the record straight.
Amen.
Amen. I love them both. And yeah, Everytown for Gun Safety is a great organization. If you ever want to get involved or learn more about them, you should check them out.
Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Fucking loser ass bitch.
Suck a fat dick.
Seriously,
hate you forever.
I hate his ass. This is such a perfect way to end his career.
He's like in the potentially the 10 most hated people in my brain.
I agree.
He's right up there.
I would agree with that.
He makes the cut for sure. Evil fucking human.
Yeah, just terrible.
And I had kind of looked at some of what is covered in that documentary. It's called The Truth versus Alex Jones. It came out this year. I really want to watch it. The night I tried to watch it, I was just in a bad headspace, and I was like, this is too heavy for me right now, but I want to buck up and do it because I heard that it really goes into the way that he did it, not even because he believed in the things, but because it was how to make the most money. And that he's just disgusting. The most greedy pig
That's
possible.
Even worse, honestly. Yeah. Rather just you believe it.
Exactly.
Like a nut job.
Exactly. And again, I haven't seen it for myself, but it has great reviews. 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Turn up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 7.5 on IMDb, 86% on Metacritic. So I'm definitely going to watch that.
Scum of the earth human.
Yep.
So that's great. I'm excited to see what they do with it, honestly.
I know. Me too.
Big fan of The Onion, so.
God, I'm sure some of their stuff is copyrighted. Janelle and I have been sharing some of their funny videos leading up to the election. Like the one with the older people filling out their ballot. That was so funny. I'm sure we can't play it, huh? It's got to be copyrighted.
Yeah, I would assume not.
Yeah, but they've got some great stuff.
They
just
do.
even little shorts and some of their articles. It's always been awesome. They've been around forever.
How
long? When did the Onion start?
I don't know, but I remember discovering them back in high school.
Yeah.
And I always thought they were so funny.
Oh, wow. 1988. Yeah, they've been around a long time. Yep. Founded 1988 in Madison, Wisconsin.
Wait, that makes me want to they should make an Onion documentary because I want to see the stuff that they trolled on, the big events in history.
Yeah. Well, I think it was that's when it started more as just I'm guessing newspaper or something.
But why would you call it The Onion?
They began publishing online in
and they were
96.
But they were there's no way they were ever serious about
No. I think it was always satirical news. As far as I know, I don't know the whole history.
Damn, 1988.
But yeah, but they went online in 96, so very early into the dawning of the internet. Yep. So yeah, really good news. Okay, we got to take the little hopes of humanity we can get these days.
Shop Alex Jones. Wow, he has merch. Nice.
Of course he does.
Wait, I need to go on his website. Your future starts here. So, he literally sells red pill shit, Brain Force, the real Red Pill Plus.
Yeah, diet pills.
Well, anyways, they say that their bid of 3.5 was larger than the Onion's 1.75, but it doesn't sound like it really matters.
No, he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. I mean, we'll see. Anything can happen, I guess, but...
Boost endurance. Everyday male enhancement gummies.
They're selling dick pills for sure.
Nice. Gotta love some Alex Jones.
Super male vitality drops. Super male.
Ooh,
listen to this. Lung cleanse plus spray.
Oh.
Ooh, Prostagard pills.
Oh my god, women's t-shirts. Yeah. We should get one. Look at this. Is that a pickle jar?
No, it's a money jar.
He wouldn't be selling pickle jars.
No, look,
That's gay.
Alex Jones is daddy.
Alex Jones is daddy.
He's selling stuff that says that.
Women's t-shirt.
What is up with all the daddy stuff? It's so weird.
Look he has a shirt that says "Save the Frogs."
Oh my god. Gay frogs.
Gay frogs. Anyways, that's great. Go Onion.
Yeah, I love it.
Okay, to wrap up the show here, we have one more segment that we just have to talk about because this is fucking honestly really fucking scary. And one of my biggest fears is having something spill on my lap that's really hot.
Is that really? That's one of your biggest
Well,
fears.
I
Where is
mean-
it ranking on death's number one?
Right. We all know death is number 1.
Okay. 2,
2, 3, and 4. Death is in all of the top 5 slots. Then after that becomes like bugs.
Okay.
I don't like elevators very much these days. That's kind of like the new thing that I'm not into.
Elevators.
I do not like elevators filled with people because I'm afraid it's just going to stop and we'll be stuck in there.
Yeah.
I don't like small spaces. I'm getting claustrophobic the older I get.
Yeah.
You know, like the usual shit that no one likes. But also being burned on my coochie it's because of the fucking McDonald's case that we covered on your channel years ago.
Oh yeah.
Because I saw when this was back when I was like helping you write the outlines for it, and I saw pictures of her lap afterwards, and it has never left my brain. And so ever since then, I've got this freaky
They showed
thing.
pictures of it?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Horrible. And that was like the saddest case. Yeah, that's Liebeck. She was 70 something on that house.
She was an older
79.
woman, and people like blamed her for it.
Oh yeah, it was
ridiculed
so
her.
much misinformation about it. People were like, "Oh, this is just a scam. She wants to just cash in.
No.
Hot coffee,
No.
you dumbass. You spilled it on yourself."
No,
She got like horrific
third-degree
burns. She was hospitalized for 8 days while undergoing skin grafting, followed by 2 years of medical treatment. And
I'll never forget the pictures of her
yeah I won't get those on my
thighs.
brain. It was like green and like it was so
ever since that
sad.
just like really bothered by this.
I wonder if she's still alive. Stella Liebeck.
She was a cute older lady.
Oh, she was so sweet.
Yeah,
that was one of my favorite cases you and I worked on together. Yeah, but anyway.
Okay, well, this has to do with a man named Sean Miller. He's a Frontier airline passenger, and he was left with 3rd-degree burns and horrible scars on his private parts, dude, after scorching hot tea was spilled on his lap during a flight. And now he is suing the airline and seeking more than $150,000 in damages. And this lawsuit was filed on November 10th. Now, this happened back in September. On September 20th, Sean was flying home to Pennsylvania from Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, when the scalding hot water brought to him for a cup of tea was spilled onto his lap, and it burned the fuck out of his genitals, which is like
that is so awful. I can't imagine how painful that is.
Yeah, he said that it was filled to the brim, the cup was, and it was given to him in a quote highly negligent fashion, which I don't know if what that really means. It
just kind of like shoved it at him.
Yeah, maybe.
Probably.
But he said that when the water spilled on his lap, it caused a multitude of issues, which included, and directly quote, highly unsightly and embarrassing discoloration of his penis, scrotum, testicles, and significantly decreased sensation in his penis. That is like the worst place, perhaps like beside your face, to get a burn like that.
That's so
and
devastating.
On an airplane.
And
you
you're
can't
just
get
stuck.
up. Like,
right.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
God.
So according to the lawsuit, there was an ambulance waiting for Sean as soon as the plane landed, and they rushed him to a local hospital where he was treated for 3rd-degree burns. But I assume that because of the fact that he didn't get treatment immediately, that it was probably so much worse.
Right, yeah.
Because the second you get a burn, you're supposed to like take action. And there was obviously not a whole lot that could be done when you're in a fucking plane.
I'm not an expert, but I believe you're supposed to not do cold water or ice. It's supposed to be lukewarm water.
But I think for like
to cool down the
3rd-degree burns, when your skin is literally like completely boiled, I think it's different than like
maybe
other lesser like more surface level burns.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the attorney said due to the tightly situated plane seat configuration, Mr. Miller was unable to get up from his seat after the spill and instead was trapped in agonizing pain while his body was being burnt.
Dude, they should have gotten him up immediately and like put him in a jump seat or something.
I know.
Or just had him stand toward the front.
I know.
Oh, they should have made an emergency landing.
But here's what's even worse. He suffered a herniated disc while struggling in agony in the constrained setting in his seat because he couldn't get up. And so to add on top of that, he had a herniated disc and a horrible burn on his fucking genitals, dude. Oh my God. As most of us know, obviously, Frontier doesn't have the greatest seats. Most of the time, they're very squished together.
They
You
suck.
have
I hate
no
Frontier.
leg room.
You can't even fit a bagel on your damn tray.
And yeah, I'm curious if anyone was sitting next to him. Oh, I would feel so like, what do you do?
Yeah.
I'd be like,
because you can't like. I'm not trying to be weird, but like,
Yeah, you
I'm
can't,
also not gonna be like, oh, let me help you.
Right,
Like,
right.
Yeah, and right. It's been kind of a difficult place to try to help someone too.
Yeah.
So yeah, he got permanent scars around his genitals, and Sean has been encountering sexual dysfunction since the incident, which is fucked up.
It's terrible.
God. And he also is suffering from PTSD and lack of self-esteem, which I could imagine how fucking terrifying that would be.
Yeah.
And, you know, beside the fact that it's just so painful. And according to the Mayo Clinic, third-degree burns involve all the layers of skin and sometimes the fat muscle tissue under
Oh my God.
the skin.
Ugh, from a fucking cup of tea.
And most of the time it requires skin grafts
This
to
poor
close the
man.
wound. Because it's like, I think when it's that bad of a scar or a burn, yeah, it literally like opens up your flesh into like a wound.
Oh my God.
Because your skin just
It burns
disintegrates.
off. Yeah.
How do we know how long he had to sit there, and like from the time of the burn, how much longer was the flight time?
I don't know, actually. That's a good question.
Reported? I wonder how long he had to suffer. Because like they really should have emergency landed for that. That's a serious.
I know they really should have. Or I mean, they should not be serving people water that hot on a fucking plane.
Yeah,
dude. That's so dangerous.
Issue number one.
Like you shouldn't be doing that to like at any restaurant that hot enough water that can cause third-degree burns, but especially on a plane when
things
there's
are moving around and shit.
turbulence
How
and shit.
stupid. What they really should do is like if they're trying to get the water to a place where it's like, the tea can steep properly, they should wait until the tea is like fully steep before they hand it to you. Once it's cooled down a little bit.
Well, also though, like you're not supposed to steep tea at very high of temperatures because
yeah,
just
it's
burns
actually
the
not
tea.
that much, right? Yeah.
So I don't know why they had that in at all to begin with.
Awful.
Sean claims he endured, quote, great physical and mental pain and anguish since the incident, which will likely continue well into the future, if not for the balance of his natural life, which is so sad.
God.
So, yeah, and apparently, like I had said, the spill caused pinched and damaged nerves, neck pain, and then obviously like emotional harm as well. And he said that this incident forced him to take time off work to treat his injuries and suffered substantial medical expenses, obviously. And as of now, Frontier has not responded to the multiple letters sent regarding the lawsuit and also has not responded to any media about the situation, which is like very bad PR on your part.
Yeah.
Why don't you at least go on TikTok with your bestie and make a video about it? Like the Bachman sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like for real, why would you not say anything about it? It's so fucked up, dude.
No, because that's what they try to do, push it under the bridge. And like this story hasn't gotten a lot of traction either. We wanted to talk about it for that.
Yeah,
but
no one's like talking about it.
Do we know how old he is?
I believe 56.
I was like wondering if it would affect his ability to have children if he wanted to do so.
Yeah.
So that could be another argument, but
that's so
I don't know
true.
if that's part of it. Well, I mean, I guess men at 56, you could still have a baby.
Yeah, I don't know.
Right? I think. I don't know.
I mean, I think it depends on the person, but there's definitely men out there who have had kids that age.
Sir, I'm so sorry that happened to you.
Oh, it's just so...
I hope you get every penny that you deserve.
For real. They better write his ass a nice check.
I feel like he should get more than $150,000.
I agree. That's like not that much, honestly, for what he endured.
No. Because what did she end up getting?
I don't know, but regardless, that happened so long ago, you can't really like compare it.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I want to look. Oh yeah, she was awarded $200,000, which was reduced to $160 in collectible damages.
Well, that was so
also
long ago.
okay. She was also awarded $2.7 million in punitive damages. But then the trial reduced it to $480.
Well, yeah. I hope he gets all of his money. It's fucked up.
Yeah, me too. All right, guys. Well, that is about all we have for you today. And next week's going to be exciting because we are breaking out the Christmas decorations.
Yes, we
You
are.
guys have all types of plans. I'm excited to see what you do with the place.
It's going to be a winter wonderland.
We've got to bring the good vibes, And I've got to be honest. I was like, I'm not going to bring out the Christmas decor until closer to Thanksgiving. But after the election, I was so depressed. I got it out the next day. I busted out my Village Well, not the next day, the day after.
I was gonna
then
say,
I
I
could
couldn't
function
even
a little
sit
more.
up the next day.
I know. Yeah, that next day, I was like literally in a trance. But yeah, I needed some joy, and now I've got the Christmas Village set up, and Holly is so into it.
The Village is where it's at.
Fun.
I set up my Village last night.
Yeah, it looks great.
Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
Brings so much joy. I think what I'm missing from my Village that you have is you've got like something. One of your little houses makes Christmas sounds.
Yes.
Christmas songs.
Yes. One of them sings a song.
I need that. That's good stuff.
It's very fun for the 20 minutes and it gets annoying, but for the vibe, it's great.
Yeah, for a quick moment. I need that. I gotta find something.
I just added a pet training village to my village.
I did see that, a little hut. Yeah, that's super cute.
Pet training.
It's super cute. I was looking at the options. Like some of them are so expensive though, like the Lamax ones and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like most of mine, I didn't have to buy because they're just from my childhood that I've been able to
that's
save.
nice. My family never did that growing up.
You didn't do Village?
No. I was
Whoa.
villageless as a child, and now it's my favorite thing in the whole world is Village.
Oh my God, when we were kids, and my mom would just let us play with them. So we broke a ton of shit. Like I've got a lot of characters that are missing arms and legs, and I've just super glued them back into their spots. And like I've been trying to train Holly that these are decorations, they're not toys, we're just looking, because one, I don't want her to break things that are from my childhood that have sentimental value, but also because I'm worried she would like cut herself on something, because there are like little broken weird pieces and stuff, and she's been pretty good about just looking, not touching.
Yep.
She calls it Christmas decoration.
Oh, decoration. I love how she's abbreviating.
I know.
It's amazing.
I know. It's so good.
Christmas decoration is great.
Yeah.
Next weekend, I plan to pick out my tree.
That's what we're doing too. Oh, we're going this weekend.
Are you?
I'll be in Florida for Thanksgiving.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, this coming weekend.
Actually. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We should just go together.
Yes, I'll see you there.
Can we go together?
Yes, we can.
Cindy, you want to join?
Do you get real trees?
They do Christmas carols and stuff.
No, they. Oh, yeah. Kind of.
No, they do.
Like
they
once in a while. They didn't last year when I went.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we should check if they're doing it this weekend, because we went last time and it was a whole shebang. It was really fun. They had hot cocoa.
You know what? Okay, I will say, when I went as a kid, because I've been going to this fucking place forever, they used to give you cookies and apple cider, and they don't do that anymore, and Santa never shows up.
Oh,
like,
Santa was there last time.
Okay.
We missed the time, so I've got to like check into that, but that could be a fun little Christmas activity.
Yes.
I want to do something with Holly, and we're like quite busy for the rest of the season.
Okay.
Our weekend. I know. We wanted to go to Zoo Lights. I don't know when we would possibly do that.
When does Zoo Lights start?
Soon, I'm sure.
Does it? Yeah, I guess it's probably already started.
Yeah.
It's just flying by. I keep forgetting it's Thanksgiving 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. Yep. It's going real fast.
Which I'm opting out of this year, so.
Same. I'm going to Florida.
Turn up.
Do seafood night.
I'm so jealous.
Sydney, what are your Thanksgiving plans?
We're going to spend it with my mom, and I think Jared's brother may join us.
Oh, yeah.
It'll just be minimal.
That's nice.
I like minimal.
I love minimal.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Yeah, it's just me, us, and my mom. I think we'll like go to the seafood market and just
God, I'm so jealous.
Fish and stuff. Yeah.
I love fish and stuff.
Yeah. I'm happy to skip out on the turkey. I'm not a fan. Don't like gravy. Don't like cranberries. Don't like
the fact that you
potatoes.
don't like cranberries, that was really bothersome to me because that's the best part. The Ocean Spray $1.50 can.
No.
Oh my God, I forgot that you were like obsessed with that.
It is so
nasty,
good.
Janelle.
The jellied kind.
That
is
is
my favorite part.
Really demented and weird.
It's really not though. It's actually delicious.
Ew. It looks like an organ. It looks like a heart. Or like a liver that you slice up.
Okay. Says the people who eat meat. That is a fucking organ.
Yeah, true.
Or something.
Why don't you make it like fresh?
Because
do you like the real cranberries?
No. In fact, I went to someone's house a few years back. They made fresh cranberry sauce from real cranberries. Disgusting. I want jelloed Ocean Spray jellied cranberry sauce that when you go like it comes out of the can and it has like the indents from the can on it. That's what I want.
Ew. That's wild.
And green bean casserole.
Ew, I don't like that either. Josh is into that.
So good.
He makes it like a lot too, and I'm always like
he makes it
he makes it like every couple of weeks.
Green bean casserole?
Mm-hmm.
Just like to have?
Just to have, like when he makes steak, he likes to make that as a side.
Okay.
I normally choke some of it down because I feel bad not eating his food, but
okay.
I'm like really not. And like the French's, the weird onions on the
what?
top.
The crispy onions? It's like the best part. You love onions.
No. I do like the like sweet potato casserole with the marshmallows and of course brown sugar, butter.
Ew, hell yeah. Hit it with that. Hit it with the little torch on top.
Oh, speaking of pies too, remember last week we were talking
French
about pies?
silk.
We all had, us three had French silk pie this weekend.
Fire
It was good.
French silk motherfucking pie.
We did our own little Thanksgiving this weekend.
We did.
Just
lit.
last minute, we were like, let's get together, and we did Italian style. Janelle made fettuccine alfredo.
You guys made clams.
Yep,
and
spaghetti and clams. My grandma's recipe.
Sid brought a lasagna.
Oh, and Sydney made this great appetizer.
Goddamn the appetizer.
Burrata with cherry tomatoes and basil.
It was really
There
good.
is nothing better on this planet, and I will die on this motherfucking hill, than bread and cheese. Nothing.
Agreed. 1,000,000%.
Like nothing, not even sushi. Bread and cheese.
You know what? I was so bummed. I had bought us some type of weird pesto Gouda cheese that I saw that I was like, that looks so fun, and I just forgot to bring it out.
You should bring it here.
Yeah, maybe I'll bring it here.
Yes.
Maybe on Wednesday.
Now I'm hungry. You need to go eat something.
All right. Well,
gonna be
enough
it.
rambling. That's it for us today, you guys. We'll be back next week.
Love
of
you
course.
guys.
Thanks
and
so
we'll
much.
See you in the next session.
But until then, keep it fresh.